Hey yo, folks, join the whiteboard. There's the map. You got the map there. Oh God. Who did this?
Alright guys, welcome back to today's game of old school Dungeons and Dragons. We're gonna get started.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna get some preparations done and then we'll start our game. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down the list, make sure everyone's ready to play. I don't think anyone here is new, but we might have to roll some new characters. It's fine.
Yes. Yeah, my guy died.
Alright, so we're gonna start with Alpha. Let me find your character real quick.
Alrighty.
Okay, so before your last adventure, Dren had 800 copper pieces and 9 experience points. Let's see, his last one, he gained, let's see, okay, it says he gained 372, so you get a calculator out. Three 72 plus 800. You're at 1,172 coppers.
Nice.
Okay.
That's good money. He's rich.
Okay, so
And I have 92 copper in the bank, right?
you have 94.
Oh, 94. Okay.
As for experience points, you should be at 12 now. You gained 3 points from your last adventure.
And what's my total copper? 1,000 what?
Let's see, 1,172. Alright, they're currently
Okay, thank
stationed
you.
or positioned in the Surtanki. So there's not a lot of equipment or armor you can purchase, but the basics are available. So, would you be interested in upgrading your kit or saving your money?
Am I able to upgrade my kit from what I have right now? Because I have a heavy shield, a normal helmet, and heavy gambeson.
Yes, you could. Let's see. What you can afford at the moment that's available in Surtanki is. So you've got the almost the best armor that is available here. What you might get is a new weapon, or you can get the mail halberd. The mail halberd is also here in limited quantity.
The male halberd is armor, or
Yeah, it will increase your armor by 5%. It's also a metal coat you wear on top of your gambeson.
okay? Yeah, I'll get that.
Okay, so that would be 100 coppers. Is this fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so the next thing I would recommend is getting yourself an animal. Especially since you might be heavily encumbered at this point, so I would
Okay.
suggest yeah,
What kind of animals? Yeah, what kind of animals do they have here?
they have three kinds that most adventurers will purchase. There are donkeys, mules, and horses here, normal horses, roundsies.
What can carry more?
The roundsie carries the most, but you cannot bring it into a difficult terrain. It's a horse.
Okay, but a horse could go into difficult terrain.
That's a roundsie. The roundsie is a horse.
Okay.
Donkeys can't go into difficult terrain. Mules as well.
Out of the donkey and the mule, which one can carry more?
The mule. It's half horse, half donkey.
Okay, I'll get a mule.
Alright, so if we get it fully equipped with tack and saddlebags, it's gonna be pretty expensive. I'm gonna double check the price.
Okay.
Alright, the total price is 700 coppers for a fully equipped, wait, you want the meal, right? Never mind, it's actually cheaper. It's, 600 instead. 600 total.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get it because I'm gonna need extra carrying capacity.
Alright, you're down to 472 copper pieces. You now own a pack meal that has saddlebag too, so you can ride it. Or
Okay.
tack as well. Harness and tack. Alright,
Settle in.
will that be it for you for now, for preparations?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Alright, good to go. Are you recruiting any retainers this week, or is it just you?
Um, it's gonna be just me this week.
Okay. Alright, next is gonna get, we're gonna get the Gaucho ready. Let's see.
Yep.
Alright, Gaucho, it looks like you need a new character, so we're gonna roll one for you.
Okay.
Start with strength.
Do I roll on the characters?
So you got a strength of 11.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me just note it. $11.
You've got an intelligence of 12,
Mm-hmm.
a wisdom of 8,
Mm-hmm.
a dexterity of 16,
Mm.
a constitution
Mm.
of 9, a charisma of 10.
Okay.
Wait, Ekin, was that 9 Constitution or 654?
You might have read it
Was
wrong.
wait was I think you rolled a 654 on the Constitution, if I didn't mistake it.
Uh,
Can always roll again.
sure. I mean, were you paying attention? I was counting it.
I didn't see it actually.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go with what I counted, so
All right.
not with what someone else saw, I guess. So
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah, this is his character, not yours. All right. Let's see. Gaucha, what class would you like?
Can I go with a thief or something like that?
Yep. Good choice.
Alrighty.
Hit points, you get 1 to 4 as a thief.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna start with 4 hit points.
Mm.
Yeah,
Alright.
he's got the best rolls. Nice.
Alright, items. Okay, I'm gonna list out your items. It's gonna be about 13 silver's worth of items. Okay, so you're gonna start with the set of clothes. Let's see, what else can we afford? You're gonna start with a key. Okay. Gonna start with the light helmet.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna start with a bag. Alright. I'll let you pick your weapon. Do you want a good missile weapon or a good melee weapon?
Um, I think a melee weapon. A melee weapon. Yes. Like a dagger or something.
Mm-hmm. Alright then. Dagger is decent. It's good for close quarters. I would recommend a spear or an axe though.
Hmm.
Spear, you can use it in many ways. An axe, good against shields in close combat. Dagger is very good in
Can
close combat, but nothing else.
I, can I get
Yeah,
both of them?
they're good when you get grappled.
What was that?
What? Can I get both of them? The spear and the dagger?
Yeah, you could.
Hmm.
You just won't have a lot of money for a good missile weapon.
Oh.
So we'll get you a sling for your missile weapon. It's the best you
Yeah,
can
let's
afford.
go with the swing. Oh, go with the sling.
Okay. We've got a spear, a dagger, a sling, 30 stones. It's for your sling. 3. And you're also gonna start with a 10-foot pole. You're gonna start with a tinderbox. You're gonna start with, let's go with 5. I'll let you pick a tool of your choice.
Um. What are the tools?
Any normal medieval tool you can imagine. Hammer, pickaxe, shovel, wood
Hmm.
axe, a sickle, a hoe.
Maybe the axe, the wood axe.
Okay. Alright then, you got a wood axe or a hatchet. Then, aside from this, you're gonna start with 1 torch. Alright. Yeah, pretty much ready. You got these skills, which means that you can do it what you would imagine a thief can do, right? They're very good at hunting monsters and treasure down with their thieving skills, which include the ability to move silently, hide in shadows, remove and find traps, pickpockets, see, hear noises, climb to your surfaces, anything you can really imagine a thief could do. And in combat, you can backstab
Hmm.
better than any other character can. Alright,
Alright.
you're gonna pick a name. That's pretty much the last step for your character. You can either get a random old school name or your own choice.
Um. My name. Uh. Wow.
If you don't know, we can roll a name for you.
Can it be Griffith?
Sure, it's a very common name though. Many players have chosen that name. Is that fine?
Wow. No, wait. I got it. What about Joe?
Pretty basic, but it's fine if you want it.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go with Joe.
Alright, Karen, let's get you ready.
I need some armor. I don't, do I have any coppers?
Yeah, from your last adventure, Tanos made a profit of, let's see, 112 coppers and 1 experience point.
Get me out.
Okay, so what would you like
Need
first?
to be kidded.
A normal helmet?
I already got a helmet, no?
You have a light helmet. Do you want the normal helmet?
Yeah, trade in that helmet.
Alright, you want to do a
And-
trade-in?
No, like I'll pay the difference, you know,
Okay.
for a regular helmet. So this has like some value. I'll pay the leftover value. For normal helmet.
Alright, let's see. Your house is chaotic still, so you can't do trade-ins. But you can sell your old helmet and then buy a new helmet.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, the market does not trust you very well. You don't have a good reputation in town.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll get this ripped up.
you can sell your helmet then. You can get 1
Mhm.
silver for your old helmet. You buy a new
Yeah.
one, which will remove 1 silver from the cost. So it costs you only 40 coppers and 4 silvers. So you're down to 72 coppers.
Alright, now buy me, how much is a shield?
A shield, it's 50 coppers. For a heavy shield, 25 for a normal shield.
Jeez, okay. Oh, how much is a heavy gam?
Heavy gambeson, 50 coppers.
Give me heavy gambeson.
Alright, you have a normal gambeson on. Do you wanna just sell that one?
I have a normal gambeson?
You do. Do you want to sell it?
Nah, just get me a shield instead.
Okay. It would be 50 coppers.
Yeah.
Or do you want the heavy or the normal shield?
How much is the heavy shield?
50 coppers.
Yeah, give me the heavy shield.
Okay. Gotta go.
Question, is a light weapon half the cost or double
No.
the cost?
It's double the cost.
Okay, it's double the cost. So how much does a spear go for?
You wanna sell your spear?
No, I'm just asking how much would it cost?
A spear? A normal spear costs 3 silvers.
Which is what, 30 coppers?
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Alright, that's it.
Don't you already have a spear?
Yeah. I was trying to see, just to make me more advantageous, I guess.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm kitted out now.
Alright, let's get random ready. Random, you're gonna
Yeah.
roll up a new character.
Yeah. Basically. Just roll me up.
Alright, he's got 13 strength. It's a good start.
Nice. Need dex though.
His intelligence is 9.
That's good. Decent.
His wisdom is 13.
Nice.
His dexterity is 15.
Ooh, there you go. There you go.
These are really good rolls today. And his constitution's 9.
That's not bad. Nice.
His charisma is 5.
There it is. There's the catch.
Alright, hit
Alright.
points.
Yeah. Roll me a thief.
Oh, thief.
Oh,
Very well.
always. As always.
You've got 2 hit points.
Okay. 2 out of 2. Nice.
Your items,
Yeah.
your starting items will include a set of clothes,
Hmm.
your key,
Yeah. Obviously. Let's go.
and let's see.
I just want to request, instead of focusing on melee, I just want to focus entirely on ranged in terms of
Okay.
weaponry.
Sure. A longbow and 20 arrows.
Nice.
A backpack,
Backpack. Cool.
a crowbar,
There's the crowbar.
a 10-foot pole,
Classic.
a tinderbox,
Tinderbox.
6 torches,
6 torches.
and a 50-foot rope.
50-foot rope. Alright.
That's it.
Yeah, this is nice. This is nice.
Alright, what's his name gonna be?
Bruce. He's gonna be Bruce the Thief.
Gotta go.
Also, can I get roll for the retainers? Not roll for the retainers. I have 2 retainers still. Can I roll to see if they want to come with, or that not something that can done?
You have to recruit them. You have to meet them.
Oh,
And
I have to recruit them again.
yeah, their employer was killed. Your
Oh,
new character is not their employer. So
oh,
they're retired now. They're NPCs in the town.
oh, oh boy, yeah, 5 charisma is really gonna hurt that. Never mind.
Alright, is your new character the heir of your last one, Gallus? Is Bruce the son of
Uh,
Gallus?
let's say, let's say he is. You know, Gallus lived a long life, so let's say he is.
Alright, that means, let's say, if Gallus, was Gallus the first of his generation?
Pretty much, yeah.
Like,
Gallus the first.
was Gallus the heir of another character?
No, 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 no. Gallus
Okay.
was, I think, if I remember right, Gallus was just base. He came right after Titus, so
Okay then.
that was just the base.
Alright, so Gallus was an old man then, in that case. He was the start
Yeah,
of a
pretty much.
generation. Then Bruce is
Yeah.
middle-aged, and if Bruce dies, you can have one more heir that can play. And that
Yeah.
would be, of course, his son, which is young. So,
Yeah,
Gallus was old, Bruce is middle-aged, and his son is young.
yeah.
Let's see.
So after that, I gotta build a whole new line generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Let's see. Let's see if I can keep Bruce alive more than Gallus.
Okay, he's gonna inherit any money that was in the bank, 90% of it. Let's see. Let me check if Gallus stored any money in the bank.
Wait, so the bank money isn't house specific? It's just character specific?
It's character specific.
Oh, that's interesting.
Your father's money doesn't belong to his brother and his sisters, right? It belongs to his children.
That's true.
Yeah.
What about when we get a house, like a stronghold house?
It
Can
belongs
that
to.
be shared then?
You can. Other families can visit it, but it falls under one name, right? His house. Your dad's house, right?
Oh.
It's one name on the
So,
house.
so I just have to stay attached to a character basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Lesson
Everything
learned.
belongs to one particular character, but then it can be shared. Of
Lesson
course.
learned. All right.
Okay, Gallus had 1086 coppers, so this is picked up in
Yeah.
the bank, 90%, so you lose 10% of it. So 1086
Okay.
times 0.9, you only get 980 back.
Okay. 980 copper.
Do you
I'm
want to
still
keep this in the
rich.
bank, or do you want to pocket this?
I'm gonna pocket this as in, like, just keep it in my pockets.
Yes, 10 pounds of copper.
No.
Okay, you want to bank it?
No. Yeah, bank it all.
Remember, if you bank it,
Didn't
if you want
Gallus
to use...
get some sort of share last game?
Yeah, I have to add that still.
Yeah.
Okay, but first, the money that he had before that.
Yeah.
Do you want to
That's
bank it?
980 copper. Yeah, bank it. Bank it all.
Alright, as for his experience points, Gallus at the time had, before his death, he had 9 experience. That experience is also inherited to your heir.
Yeah. Oh, 9 experience is inherited? Nice.
No, only a portion of it.
Oh, okay.
Only 10%
How much?
is inherited.
Uh,
It's inherited
so-
as copy pieces. So it'd be
Oh, okay.
9 silver's worth. So it's only 10% of the value. So it's because that's gold, right? So it's 10%. So you'll get 9 or 9 silvers for the experience points. So you're at 989 then for coppers.
Oh, 989
Or
coppers.
sorry,
Okay.
9 silvers is 90. So it'd be plus 90. So it's actually
980
1070. You're at
plus
1070.
Yeah, 1070. Yeah, 1070 copper. Okay.
Okay. Next is, let's see. Now we're gonna go over what he earned from the last one.
Yeah.
And Gallus was promised. It says a full share, so he got 372, but only, of course, 10%. 10% is sent to your son.
Hmm. So 37 basically.
So 9%, but the XP is sorry, the XP is 10%.
So okay, so money is 90% and XP is 10%.
Yeah, so 372 times 0.9, so 334 added to your current. So 334 plus
334.
1070 You're at
Okay, so that's
1404
1400. Okay, that's not bad.
in the bank. Yeah.
Yeah, in the bank.
All right, and then as for experience points, he had earned 3 there, so it's an extra 3 silver, so an extra 30 coppers. So you have 1434.
1434. Okay,
Yep,
nice.
1434 in the bank.
Okay, nice.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to purchase?
Uh, I mean, could I roll a retainer? If not, then I don't think I want to do anything else.
No, you only get to roll one new character, and the additional retainers will have to be recruited during the game.
Okay, okay. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's go to the next player. Zane's turn, and Septimius.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so
Um.
uh, one moment. In
Okay.
your last adventure, you earned 372 coppers and 3 experience
Mm-hmm.
points. So let me add this to your current.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that means you're currently at 372 coppers in your pockets, and a total of 5 experience points.
Yep. In a total, I earned 242 in the previous game also. So 242 plus 372. Like, did
Oh,
you,
yes, that's not in your pocket, that's in the bank.
oh, okay, the 242 is in the bank.
Yeah, it looks like you banked it.
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna have I'm gonna take a minute. Wait. First.
If you don't know, we'll have to move on. So,
No, no,
during,
no. I was just saying, no, I was just saying, get me what would you recommend, in a missile, weapon?
if you want to get a new missile weapon, I would recommend a crossbow or a longbow. Crossbow deals
All
more
right,
damage,
longbow.
more accurate. Longbow fires a lot quicker.
Okay, longbow, what will it cost me?
50 coppers for a longbow and 20 arrows. Is this fine?
All right. This is fine, yes. Confirm purchase.
Okay, good to go.
Um, and one more thing. I'd like to. Is anybody else getting retainers here? Um, I'm asking all of the party members. Like, is anybody
Doesn't.
else getting
Well, they
retainers?
had their chance, so if they didn't already do so, they don't get retainers.
Oh shit! So they can't even get in the game, like when the game starts.
I mean, when we start the adventure, if you guys want to spend your adventure recruiting retainers, you could do that. You won't really make any profits, but you would be recruiting retainers if you want to spend a session doing that. It's up to the group, though, if they want to go make profits or if they want to do a town adventure and recruit retainers.
Okay. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna get a retainer. Yeah.
Okay, we'll roll up a new character for you. You get one free
Alright.
character per game, right? As if since you survived, your new character can become the retainer of your old character.
Wait. I need to understand something about the game mechanics. Like, I previously played as Octavius, so my house name is Zane. Now, what if I
Septimius, right?
die?
Not Octavius. Did you play as Octavius?
Yeah, I played as Octavius previously. Yes.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Let me double check.
But yeah, I was killed.
You were not Septimius?
No, I wasn't Septimius. I was Octavius before this.
Oh, okay. What's your question about Octavius?
I'm just saying. I want to know about the inheritance. Like, if I die and if I have all of my money in the bank, then if I make a new character, so he would get all of the money and everything, right?
If you name the new character your heir, right? Your retainers can also become your heir, right? If you name them your heir.
How? Okay. What if my retainer dies then? Then I won't have any heirs,
Then you'll have to name a new heir.
and he will be just be like an NPC.
Yeah, anyone can be your heir. You just only get one heir, right? Once you name them, though, they are expecting their inheritance, right?
And that would be in the form of a retainer.
I mean, it could. Now, if you the naming your retainer and heir is an optional thing, right? Like it's retainers are like your squires, right? They're your vassals. So if you want to train them up or adventure alongside them before you die and let them inherit your stuff, that's fine. Some people send their money home to their next of kin, right? And sometimes their next of kin, if the player is brave enough, then their character is brave enough. The next of kin will go adventuring too, take their place.
If, for example, this is an example. If I choose my heir, like let's say if I make random my heir, and if I die, he's gonna inherit everything I got.
You could name another player character your heir, but then in that case, if their character already has a player, you cannot play as that character. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know. I will start fresh, and then yeah, I won't have anything. Yeah,
Yeah, you would start with nothing then. You would just be giving your
yeah.
hard-earned coin to another player's character.
But on the mutual side, if we have like an agreement, that he can give me all of my shares back, and when I give him in my previous life, that can be arranged theoretically, I guess, right?
Huh?
Anyways, let's just have a retainer. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Drain to 12.
Nice.
Okay.
Your intelligence is 7. Your wisdom is 9.
All right.
Your dexterity is 11.
All right.
Constitution is 9.
All right.
Charisma is 11.
All right.
Okay, what class?
Fighter. Can he go? Can he go a mage?
I would not recommend it, but if you want to play magic users, you could.
Okay. Like, if I played as a mage, can I use the spells, or would it be impossible?
You could use spells if you're a magic user, right? If you start with your sword.
But
Oh, what?
you're saying because of my stats, it's gonna be a lower chance of effect.
No. A lower intelligence means that you won't progress as fast. With a low intelligence, you don't really get an experience bonus.
Okay.
That's it.
Then I'll start as a mage then. Yeah. In my retainer. Yeah. So he's gonna be a mage. That's it, I guess.
He has 2 hit points.
Okay.
Alright, for his items, he's gonna have a set of clothes and a spellbook.
All right.
He will also start with, let's say, a light helmet and a gambeson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's also gonna start with a sling and 30 stones.
All right.
He has a pack, a tinderbox, a 10-foot pole, and 6 torches.
Mm-hmm. 6 torches. All right.
Alright, that's it. Yeah. What's his name gonna be?
Um. Uh. Can you recommend me one from the old school page?
Sure. We'll create one.
Yeah. Thank you for your patience, man.
No problem. Alright, your name is Joseph. It's
Mm-hmm.
Jozef. That's for your retainer.
Joseph.
Joseph.
All right.
Joseph. Interesting.
Alright, I think we're about ready to start then. We'll be playing for just a few hours, right? A couple hours. We've already been playing for about an hour. So, we got about 2 hours left.
Yeah,
As
let's
you,
get this quick.
as most of you already know, we're gonna start and continue our campaign from where our party last set out from, right? Or ended their adventure, which is Sertanki. Your band of adventurers meet here again to
Oh, I'm
continue
sorry
their
to cut
campaign.
you off. I'm sorry to cut you off, but everything else do I have on me is in the bank, right?
Oh, for your old character.
Uh, anything I have on me, Septimius, should go to the bank.
Okay, sure. We can do that.
Okay, thank you.
Alright. So your party is continuing from Camp Sertanki, a small frontier settlement in the western lands of human territories in the scorched swamps. And out here, most adventurers have been campaigning against Kasruna Vestur to the northwest, using the river route to get there. It is currently
Hmm.
near the end of summer now. It's late August of year 15 in our campaign. Stand in the village or the camp. You're in the camping grounds at your own campsite. How do you want to begin this adventure? What is your goal?
Uh, I don't think any of us have food, do we?
Nope, nobody
Yeah,
got food here.
yeah, I don't think so. Ekin, in that case, can I take out some money from the bank that I have and just buy it like 30 pounds of food?
How much money do you want to take out?
So bank takes 10%. It's 10 copper for about 30 pounds of food. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, so 18 pounds. How much is 9 pounds gonna give me? Like, tinong shataish, 27 pounds? I would like to take out 10 copper, and I get 9 copper, and I'll just buy whatever food I can from that.
Alright then.
Yeah, that should be 27 pounds of food, I believe.
Yeah, it should be.
Amazing.
I'm hoping in good faith it's enough for all of us.
Yeah, 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 it is. It is.
Awesome.
It's basically for the party. We always start out with
Mm-hmm.
some food so we don't get starvation while
Mm-hmm.
we're marching.
Alright, who's gonna carry this food?
Does anyone
Um,
does anyone want to carry it, or I'll carry it
I
if
can
you want.
carry it.
I could
Okay.
have my mule carry it so nobody's encumbered.
Or
Oh,
Oh yeah, you have a mule.
Mule,
yeah, the
Mule
mule.
Man.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Clutch. I I wait, I'm gonna just change my name first to Bruce. Yeah. So I guess we'll give the mule the food. Uh, we'll get the mule's back filled up with the food, and we'll just, yeah, we'll set out.
Alright, was it just Septimius you brought retainer for this one?
Yeah, that's what I did. Yep.
Okay. If we have the food, then I guess we'll just head. We'll just
Yeah.
head to river along the northwest, I guess, to the castle ruins cavern. Oh, by the way, Ekin, I just want to ask, does the mage have spells?
Yeah, sure. Do you want him to start with 2 random spells, 2 Dungeon Master pick spells, or one of your choice?
That's Zane. That's your call.
Yeah. What about? I'm sorry. What happened?
What kind of spells do you want him to start with? 2 random?
Spell. Spell. The sleep.
Sleep? Okay, you want to pick? Okay, we'll start with 1 spell. Sleep.
Nice. It's a
Yeah.
very situational adventure going on.
Okay. So it sounds like Bruce wants to lead your party of adventurers. He is the rookie in the team, and he suggests that we continue campaigning against Custer Never Store. He makes a call that we'll begin marching along the river northwest. Is everyone in agreement?
Agreed.
Yep.
Agreed.
Yep.
Sounds like the majority of you are on board. If you will not speak up, of course, we'll just assume that you're with us. Or maybe you're deserting, right? Okay, so your party is now marching along a river, northwest. Do you plan to force march today, or?
Force march.
Okay.
First March.
Yep.
The river
Force march.
first
Force
takes
march.
you through open grasslands for about 1 league, and then into the swamps for another league. After that, more grasslands, and finally forested hills. You marched for about 12 hours today. Only
Yeah.
about 8 of those hours were actually marching. The other 4 were your rest periods, whether it be breakfast or lunch. Food was lost today. Breakfast was had in Zertanki, lunch was had outside. You lost a total of 1 pound of food for each character in your party.
Hmm.
So about 6 pounds of food was lost. The
I
mule
had
was allowed to
27.
graze.
Yeah. 22 pounds of food. 21 pound of food, basically.
And nothing occurred on your way to Customer Never Store. No monsters were encountered. A set journey
Nice.
to the siege camp just outside of Customer Never Store's cavern entrance.
Hmm.
The siege camp is, as per usual, the same. It consists
Yep.
of course, it's surrounded by a trench of some sort, right? Behind that, a stake wall. Several outposts, about 3 of them on each flank, except the cave, the cavern side, the north side, has no outpost there. Instead, there's a secondary wall there, pointing against the cave in case anything were trying to come out. There's a small gate there, a wooden bridge that spans a moat of some sort, or a trench, around the entrance, allowing or
Mm.
maybe denying access to those who are trying to pass. And then of course within the camp, there's the camp itself, several tents where people can rest. The center of the camp, of course, the bonfire. There's a storage site, which is in the center of it all, north, closest to the entrance of the cavern. And of course, there's the visitors area, which is near the entrance of the camp. Finally, there's of course just a defendable spot and kind of a an administrative camp or tent just next to the entrance of
Mm,
the cave. It's along with tools and supplies
cool.
for sale. Alright,
A lot
you're
of
now at the
camps.
camp. If there's nothing else you want to do at the siege camp, you're gonna rest here, get some rest.
Yeah.
The following day, you're gonna do your part at the camp, and then after that, you're free to do as you want.
Yeah,
This
we'll
is
do
fine?
that.
Okay.
Rest.
Rest. Yeah,
You've
rest.
just entered the
Rest, and
camp.
then the next day we'll
Right.
head out. Yeah, when we're fully rested.
The campers welcome you in, right? These fellow campers. Majority of them are fellow adventurers. Some are leaving, some are going, and some are staying, right? Um,
Cool.
so you're allowed rest, they let you in, right? They recognize some of the members in your group. You guys don't look like outlaws. Um, and then, of course, seated among, or camping among them, right? You'll get your rest, you'll get your food. The following day, of course, you'll do your job to help support the camp. In
Yeah.
return for this, in return for the camp's safety, you must also do what the rest of the campers do, which is stand watch, right? Provide the
Yeah.
security, help maintain the camp for at least a day. Every day that you choose to rest
Of
here,
course.
you have to choose to work here for one day too. So,
By the way, Ekin, we can't see your dice. Yeah. There you go.
the evening passed, and the night passed for the first night and evening, and nothing occurred. The following day,
Cool.
you guys were given a shift, whether it be day shift, evening shift, or the night shift. A day must pass for you guys to do your job, and then from there you can do as you want. Now you're serving the camp for a day. During the day, nothing occurred. Normal day out here, summer day. It's late summer. It's the end of August. The evening passed by uneventfully. During the night, there were several occurrences. Let's see, several events that occurred. At some point, there was an animal sighting, and at some point, night shift also experienced a monster sighting, roughly around the same time. It sounded like in the distance,
Interesting.
some animals were being chased around by some monster. Let's see how far it was.
Natural course of things. This is
Alright, it was a good distance away from the camp, but far in the distance, out there in that jungle, that forested range of hills, we could hear what sounded like growling. Growling in the distance, and we heard bats and birds. The forest grew somewhat louder that night because of this strange animal roaming the woods, scaring off others.
bear.
Let's see if it ever got close to our camp.
Yeah.
It never did come very close, but we did hear it. At times it did get closer, but eventually it would have passed through the area. It was not a
Nice.
hostile encounter, to our party at least. Alright, so night has
Cool.
passed, it's the following day. After some breakfast, you're free to do as you will. What is your move?
Okay. Okay. We'll enter through the cavern entrance, and I would like to discuss the marching order first, if that's fine.
Yeah, go ahead. Discuss the marching order if you'd like.
Yeah. Alright, so anyways, point being, check
Mhm.
the chat for the marching order. Zane, same shit,
Mhm.
different game. Holy symbol and tiki torch. Uh, Joe, here's the thing. Uh, basically, you just gotta do backstabs and stuff. I'll be at the front rank. I'll have my longbow and my fucking 10-foot pole out. I'll prod the ground for everything. Dren and Thanos, you guys be the spear and shield, pretty much.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Yo,
you guys are our only hope at this point. And retainer, get him the what has he got? What's your retainer got?
he got the spell, yeah, and he has he has a long pole.
He has a longbow. Okay, get him the longbow and the spell readied out. And yeah, just get him the longbow for now. And the spell, he can memorize the
No,
spell, and then
he has a long pole, and the spell is
forget the
okay.
pole.
Okay,
Forget the
the
pole.
spell is the only thing. Yeah, okay, I'll get that memorized. Yeah.
Does he
Um,
have any ranged weapons?
Shit, I forgot to write that down. Ekin, can you help me with that?
Pay close
There
attention.
you go.
You've got
There you go.
clothes, light helmet, gambeson, sling, 30 stones, a pack, tinderbox, 10-foot pole, 6 torches, and a spellbook with sleep.
Yeah, I was sling. Yeah.
Okay, so he keeps the sling, and since sling is one-handed, he can just have sleep prepared and have the other hand free, right?
Yeah, and
You can.
he can get also the tiki torch. Yeah.
No, no, no. If he gets the tiki torch, there's nothing. He can't cast
Oh,
sleep.
okay. Okay.
He has to drop the sling to cast sleep. So since you're the cleric, if we get undead, you can have you have the tiki torch and the holy symbol, and then we're good. You don't have to worry about the
By the
combat. The rest
No,
of us.
by the way, I think the only missile is me, I guess. I have a longbow
No,
with
we all
my.
have longbows. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
okay.
I have slings.
He has
Okay.
a sling. The spear
W-
wall is worried about the spear wall.
one
The
thing
shield wall. Yeah. What up?
one thing I'm concerned about is like the rear guard. Like we do not at any circumstance should break formation.
Yeah, I know. I know. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
All right.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
All
Don't worry
right.
about
All
it.
right.
The main concern is the undead. That's it. That's the only concern
I'll
that I
take
have
care
right
of
now.
it now. Take care.
Yeah. Anyways, you have the tiki torch that lights up all of us. Lights up both first rank and second rank. So and you have the holy symbol out there, and that's it.
Yep.
I I think we're good. You can you can yeah, we can start noting down the ranks then.
Alright, so before we go in, we'll take some actions to prepare. So,
Yeah.
in that case, we'll just go down the list and make sure everyone has what they need before we enter. So we'll start with Dren, the dwarven veteran. Okay, so, by the way, I will refer to you guys as your characters. Okay, you can refer to me as your dungeon master during the game. Let's see. So Dren, what would you like to
Okay. I will have my spear and shield. My spear and heavy shield.
Okay, sure. And what rank would you like?
First rank.
Okay, Joe the apprentice. What would you like to wield?
Joe,
Joe,
go Joe.
Hello?
we're talking to you. What do you want to wield?
To wield as my main weapon?
Yes. What's in your hand? What do you want to bring to the dungeon?
Is the cavern too tight, or is it kind of big?
Right now we're just equipping what we need to bring to the dungeon. What are you bringing? What's in your hand?
But I kind of need to know. If I bring a spear, I won't be able to use it. If it's
It's
too tight.
30 foot wide. We can have like 3 people each rank. Don't worry about it.
Alright, I'm gonna bring the spear.
A spear? Okay, is that all?
Mhm. Yeah, I'm gonna the spear and the slingshot.
Okay.
Alright, Joe. What rank would you like?
Rank of what?
Do you want to be in the front,
Marching
the middle, or the
order.
back?
I'm not sure. I think I'll be the back.
Alright, good to go. Are you guys planning on 3 ranks then? Or 4 ranks?
Nah, Ekin, we have 6 people, so I think it's best if we go like 2 ranks. Maybe
2 ranks.
3 if shit goes really south. But
it should be.
2
It should
ranks.
be. It
Do you
should
plan
be like
to
what,
bring
3,
the
3?
pack meal in, or are you leaving it outside?
Nah, I say we just tie it up outside the dungeon. And
Okay.
we can like scoop up loot and then put it in him. He doesn't have to die.
Alright, we left Dren's mule outside the camp, or outside the entrance.
Yeah. Outside the
Outside the
entrance,
camp.
yeah. We'll keep him safe. We'll ask everyone to keep him safe, basically.
Alright. I'll be first rank, shield and spear.
Alright, thank you, Thanos.
I'll be first rank, longbow and a 10-foot pole.
Okay, thank you, Bruce.
And Zane, you there?
Yeah. What? I'm gonna be in the second rank. With my holy symbol readied and with my tiki torch. And oh, as for Joseph, he's gonna be he's read his spell sleep spell. He's ready with that, and that's all I guess. And uh, he has a slingshot, so he also has a slingshot. Yeah.
I
Copy,
suppose he's
guys.
in the back with you? Second rank?
Yes. Yes. He's in the second rank.
Alright,
No,
and
we
who's
got this,
providing
man.
Septimius a torch?
I'll do it. I have 6 torches, right? I'll give him one.
Accepted.
Alright, sounds like your party's pretty much ready to go in. You stand at the entrance of the
Yep.
cavern still. It's 30 feet wide to the north, right? To the west you see there's rocks, to the east you see there's rocks, to the north you see a clear path leading to the cavern tunnel. The tunnel
We'll
is
go north. Egan, just to confirm, we can see 15 feet ahead of us now, right? Since the torch is like 5 feet ahead of us. The first rank.
yeah, sure. Septimius,
Yeah.
you're two-handing the
Yes.
pole. That way you can
Yes.
extend it outward, I suppose, right? With the torch weighing at the far end. And
Y- y-
the furthest
exactly,
ahead you can
yes.
provide light is 15 feet ahead. Is that fine?
Fine by me. Yes.
Yeah. This should cover like 15 feet ahead of us, and Dren should be able to see, I think, double that maybe.
Yeah, Dren can see 30 feet ahead then.
30 feet ahead. That's broken. That's
really
broken.
good.
Nice. I
That's
like it.
good.
And basically, since the torch is 5 feet ahead of us, it's covering the light with like both the first rank and the second rank. So none of the ranks are in darkness. I just want to confirm that, right?
Well, the torch is extending 15 feet ahead.
Huh?
It's the light extends 15 feet ahead. Is that what
Yeah,
you're asking?
that's because okay, no. The thing is 10-foot pole. Second rank is 5 foot behind first rank. So the pole extends out. The torch is basically like 5 foot ahead of the party.
Yes.
That's the idea. So the torchlight has what, 10 foot of radius? So it goes out 10 foot, behind 10 foot. It covers both of the ranks, and because it's like 5 foot ahead of us, we can see 15 feet ahead.
Didn't we just go over this?
That's the, yeah. That's what I'm trying to confirm. That's basically
Yeah.
just for the sake of like.
He just went into a circle with it.
Yeah, my bad, my bad. I have to confirm the idea. But anyways, yeah, that's the idea. Yeah.
Alright, so for my current position, we're facing north, and we can see down the tunnel,
Mm.
about 15 feet ahead. Now, if you want,
Mm.
the dwarf can scout and just observe further than that and report what he's seen. Of course, if I tell the dwarf this openly, the idea is that he's telling you guys because you guys can hear it, right, happening. So I'm
Mm.
only gonna tell the dwarf what he sees further ahead if he's willing to tell you guys. Otherwise,
Yeah,
if
I
he wants
would
to
tell the
know
party.
secretly, then I have to take time to direct message him, right? So it's a secret. Only he would know.
Yeah. I
Is he openly kind of showing what he's seen up ahead? That would be like scouting or reporting, right? But not leaving the party, he's just reporting what he sees.
Jen, are you doing that?
Yeah, I'm gonna be
We're-
actively reporting to the party what I
yeah,
see.
we're just abusing your eyesight, so thank you.
No, that's fine.
He's a
Yeah,
dwarf, that's his
we'll
job.
do that then.
He's supposed to be a
Yeah.
dungeon scout in the dungeon, right? Halflings are
Amazing,
good
amazing.
for
Or
wilderness,
wilderness.
dwarves are good for dungeon.
Okay.
Okay.
In that case, we'll head north.
Did you not want me to describe what you see first?
Oh yeah. My bad. My bad. I thought we were still at the entrance.
Alright. So from the entrance, I'm telling you what you can see, not where you're going yet. Because you can see a lot
Okay.
currently. You can see 30 feet ahead.
Absolutely.
So Dren, as you report, you can clearly see that past the entrance, through the tunnel, there'll be a 10-foot long tunnel that begins, right, going north. It's about 8 to 10 feet wide, 8 to 10 feet tall, full of rocks. The eastern half somewhat collapsed in the wall. There's a small collapse in the lower part of the eastern wall. Otherwise, and there's roots growing out from that part, growing downward into the collapse. Further north, past this first tunnel, the tunnel continues north into a 10-foot square intersection. The western half is somewhat dug out and collapsed. The eastern half, or toward the east, there's an alcove, a chamber open to the intersection. There's no walls dividing this chamber from the intersection, so you can see straight into a chamber to the east, which is an alcove, a small one. Can't see too much into it because of our current position, the angle. Um, we're off to an angle, right, to cannot clearly see through what's in the alcove, but we know there's one to the east. Past the intersection further north, the tunnel continues for another 10 feet. It's 8 to 10 feet wide, 8 to 10 feet tall, and in the middle of it, there's a pool of water. 3-foot wide pool of water.
Okay, and I
Okay.
report all this to the party.
Yeah. Okay. So Ekin, so can we? I want. Let's say we're gonna ignore the alcove to the east, and we're gonna keep heading north and past the pool of water, basically around the pool of water, whatever's more convenient.
So you've made your way down the tunnel, past the
Mm,
intersection and alcove, around the pool of water,
mm,
and you arrive at a large cavern. Your scout reports
mm,
that this cavern is at least 30 feet to the north. With a 30-foot radius of sight, you can clearly see the
mm.
north wall is only 30 feet away from the south wall. You're entering from
Yeah.
the southwest corner. You can see the
Mm,
majority of this cavern due to his ability to
okay.
see in the dark.
That's
Right.
amazing. Yeah.
So he already can see that this chamber, it's at least 30 feet to the north so far. Continues east into
Mm,
darkness. He can somewhat see an
mm.
exit toward the southeast and an exit toward the northeast. The southeast exit would be along the south wall. The northeast exit would be along the north wall. And he clearly sees the west wall, not far from where we are currently standing. Again, we're entering from the
Okay.
southwestern entrance. The southwestern entrance is on the south wall. And
Okay.
the west wall is not far from us. It's about 5 to 10 feet
Okay.
from our position.
I
Continuing
would like
north.
to ask him if across the south wall to our east, does he see any spores? Does he see any like no, ito na, ito na. Does he see any like spores, like visible spores, mushrooms, anything of that sort down east?
Alright, so go ahead and ask him, I suppose.
Yeah, Dren, do you see any spores or mushrooms or anything, like anything visible?
Am I able to see anything from here, DM?
You don't seem to see any spores from what you can see right now. Particularly if
Okay.
you look east, you don't see any spores floating around. This is a large cavern full of
Okay.
stalactites and stalagmites, which does obscure how far we can see, or how much we can
All right.
see.
Okay. I'll relay that to the party.
But it's mostly an open cavern with nothing much in it. To the west, there might be some roots hanging from the ceiling. To the far north, you can clearly see some copper ore veins. And to the far east, there's just a bunch of holes and rocks everywhere. Directly north of you, in the, the cavern just in front of you, right? It's mostly just rocks.
Hmm. Okay. In that case, I would like to take the party south, hug the south wall. We would like to head east. And I would like to start prodding with my 10-foot pole.
Very well. So you've explored toward the east, as you advance eastward, you can see the cavern uh, walls continue. The south wall only continues for a total of 20 feet before you find the southeast exit. A 10-foot wide
Okay.
tunnel exit leading down a tunnel that narrows toward the southeast. Further east,
Okay.
you can see the eastern wall. You've discovered the east wall now, so now all four walls of the chamber have been discovered. You can tell based
Yes.
on the east wall that the entire cavern is roughly 45 to 50 feet in width, east to west, and 40 or 30
Okay.
feet north to south. It has three other
Hmm.
exits, right? So aside from the one you entered from, you can clearly see now the southeast exit. I reported this earlier, but I will go into
Hmm.
detail. So now you can see the southeast exit clearly. The southeast
Yes.
exit is again 10 feet wide, going southeast into a narrowing tunnel. To the east, you see another exit, a narrow exit, about 5 feet wide, continuing east. To the north, you see the northeast exit on the north wall. It is continuing northwest. It is about 7 feet wide and curves to the northwest.
Okay. So the southeast exit, is it headed southeast directly or is it headed eastward?
The southeast exit is going southeast.
Okay. So, fuck, this is uncharted territory. Uh, I guess in that case, I would like the party to start heading southeast. The southeast exit in that case.
All right.
Okay. And I believe since it's 10 feet wide, we would have to change up the marching order a little bit.
You want to?
I think we can. I think we can fit.
I mean, if we can fit all three,
Okay.
then sure. Yeah, if we can, then sure. No worries. But yeah, in that case, we would just head in
Every man needs about a
southeast.
meter of space to walk, so
Yeah,
10 feet is definitely enough for 3 people abreast.
yeah. Okay,
Let's move on.
okay. This is interesting. This is very interesting.
As you explore down this tunnel to the southeast, the first 10 feet is wide, but the next 10 feet narrows to about 7 feet, forcing you
Okay,
to maybe go only 2 abreast now.
okay. Two. Okay. In that case, I would like for Dren and Thanos to be first rank. I would like to stay at second rank and with Septimius. And I would like for Joe and Joseph, the mage, to be third rank. So just for now, just a little bit of change, like temporary change.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
yeah,
Confirmed.
confirm.
Alright, just double checking
Confirm.
with them if they're paying attention. Right. Dren, are you fine with being first or do you want to fall back?
I'm fine with being first.
And Joe, second or changing position?
Changing position.
Okay, third, fourth.
Third.
Okay, Thanos, first still?
Yep, I'll be first.
Alright. Bruce?
I'll be second.
Alright, Septimius, second still?
Yes, second. My
Joseph.
retainer. Third.
Okay, Joseph, third.
Yes.
Good to go. Now we can fit easily. We're
Amazing.
continuing down the tunnel now, leading southeast. Right, so
Hmm.
we know that the first 10 feet was wide, and the next 10 feet is narrow.
Okay. Next 10 feet is narrow, so that would be about 7 feet wide. I'm just mapping this as we go. Okay, next 10 feet.
So the narrow area that you're moving through,
Hmm.
you're coming across what appears to be some kind of strange light. It's coming from the ceiling. As you're
Okay.
advancing this narrow and you see a strange light embedded in the ceiling.
Interesting. I'll ask the party to be cautious, and I'll keep a lookout on the ceiling.
So you look at the ceiling, clearly see that
Hmm.
aside from the rocks, there's plenty of webs here, but there's a glowing light up there. You want to pass this area?
Okay. Uh, can we? Can I get a good look at the glowing light to see if it's sunlight?
It doesn't appear to be. It's very soft and faint, and it's also
Most
not.
probably it's gonna
Hmm.
most
This is
probably
interesting.
it's gonna crack on us. And for I don't know if there's
Okay.
something.
It's a soft
Okay. Wait.
glow. It's about yellow in color.
So much like a gem.
No, a gem would reflect or sparkle. This is emitting light.
Oh no. Oh no. This is okay. Okay. Um. Maybe okay. How dense are the webs around us? Like what kind of directions? Just the ceiling in general?
The webs are on the ceiling. The ceiling's pretty high
Okay.
above you at the moment, roughly, roughly 15 feet overhead.
Okay.
So you can't really reach it too well. You can clearly tell that as you poke your torch up there, that there's definitely webs right in the rocks. The light also
Okay.
reveals webs around it, whatever that light is.
Okay.
Soft glows, somewhat yellowish, somewhat reddish, or orange, right, like a firelight.
Okay. I would like to ask Dren. Dren, do you see anything more specific, or do you see at least any spiders or anything around
Can I
us?
look around to see if I see any threats to us?
Where do you look?
Um,
Well, there's
I'm
plenty
going
around
to
you.
look.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look in front of us first, and then look around.
Alright, well, further down the tunnel seems to be leading down into a cavern. You're about halfway through the narrow tunnel, and you see it's leading into uh, a cavern that opens to the northeast and the southwest. It doesn't look too large. You can kind of already see the far wall to the southeast.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, okay. So, oh fuck. Okay, in that case, I guess we will just slowly, cautiously head forward.
Push ahead. Okay.
Yeah, push ahead. We'll keep a lookout. I'll ask Dren to keep a lookout for any hostile, and I'll keep a lookout on the ceiling. He can keep a lookout in front of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, well, you advance ahead. You're careful and observant of your surroundings. Some of you are changing your focus, right? Maybe hyper focusing on particular areas rather than focusing on the surroundings, right? General surroundings.
Hmm.
So
I'll do a
you've made it
listening
down the
check as
tunnel.
they look.
Tanos, you want to stop and listen?
When we make it down the tunnel.
Well, we're advancing right now. Do you want to stop?
Nah, never mind.
No? Okay. So party's made it down the tunnel now. And the light has revealed that it's not a very large cavern at all. It's roughly only 20 feet wide northeast to southwest, and about 10 feet wide southeast to northwest. Yeah, so 10 feet is the far wall, 20 feet are the 10 feet are the opposite walls, but it creates a 20 feet gap. So east to west, 20 feet roughly, north to south is 10 feet.
So it's like 20 feet right to our right and left, 20 feet wide to our right and left, and
Yeah.
10 feet wide to our front,
Yep,
basically.
to the far wall, right?
Oh,
The wall in front of you.
okay. Okay, let me just real
This
quick.
cavern,
Let me.
it appears to be
Okay.
full of rocks and holes, and it smells terrible. It smells like animal feces. It smells like shit in
Yeah.
here. And you can also already hear as you advance, just lots of gnats. You've been hearing this throughout the entire cavern, but now you're also starting to hear like scratching and scampering feet, squeaking, hissing, mostly squeaks,
Yeah. Yeah.
bunch of squeaking.
Is there anything visible right now around us?
So it looks like mostly empty aside from the holes and the sound of small animals, squeaking
Okay.
animals. And then among the holes, at the far end, you can see a pretty large prize. It's a
What does it look like? Yeah.
pile of copper ore. It's all broken
Uh.
up. It's
l-
just a large pile of
Oh.
copper ore.
How much copper ore do we think there is?
Appears to be about maybe let's see 120 pounds of copper ore. Almost enough copper ore to be the size of a person, right? 120 pounds of copper ore. It's quite heavy to carry out, but it's worth, of course, each pound of copper ore should be worth around 1 copper piece.
Hmm.
That's 12 silvers.
That's 12 silvers. How far is the copper ore from us?
10 feet, 5 to 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. So, I I wanna know something. Since we're in the cavern, we can rearrange the ranks again, right?
We're not quite in it, we're looking into it from the tunnel. Once you want to
Oh.
enter, then you can.
Oh, okay, okay. Since the copper ore is 10 feet in front of us, could I reach out with my 10-foot pole and like prod around it? Like I wanna go a little bit ahead, not stay 5 feet behind the first rank, but maybe like right behind the first rank, and just like poke around a little bit to see if anything happens.
Sure. You poked around the copper ore with your
Mm,
pole carefully. As you do this, the
mm,
rest of your party is quiet, watchful. Naturally, if they don't
mm,
speak up, they're not doing anything else. If you guys think you need a chance to speak, just speak up. I'm trying to give you guys all a chance to
Mm,
speak, but if you're not saying anything, I can't really do anything. Alright, so
Agree with the
Bruce seems to
plan.
be leading the way. Septimius, what did you say?
Oh, I just said I agree with the plan. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, everyone's on board.
I'm down.
Bruce prods the floor ahead, the rocks, the ore, and there is a response. Some of the coins do, or not the coins, so some of the ore does shift, and from those holes emerges these giant-sized rodents. They're sniffing, their snouts kind of poke out from the holes, and they kind of squeak. They got beady eyes that reflect against their torchlight, and they go right back down, right into the holes. They are somewhat
Okay.
afraid, it seems.
Okay, so are they moles? Do they look like moles, or did they look like rats?
They had long snouts like rats did and teeth, but they were way larger than a normal-sized rat.
So,
Their snout
okay, that
was
is interesting.
as large as a dog's snout, but it was shaped like a rat's.
Hmm. Okay. Um. Okay, you know what? For now, we'll mark it on our map and we'll retreat. We'll head back
Okay,
to the main.
alright then. So you've made it back through the narrow tunnel you were in, up through the wider
Mm,
part, and then into the cavern.
yep.
From here, where would you like to continue?
Okay. Now we're hugging the southeast side, I believe. So I would
Directly to your
like
east
to
is a
start.
wall going north. That leads to the
Yeah.
eastern exit.
Okay, so let's say we'll hug the eastern wall, and we will head north.
Okay, you're exploring north along the east wall, and after 10 feet, you reach the east exit. A narrow
Hmm,
tunnel, about 5 feet wide,
hmm,
continuing east.
Okay. So how far? I want to ask Dren if he sees anything past the tunnel.
Um, do I see anything past the tunnel, DM?
As you carefully observe ahead, you can see that the tunnel continues 10 feet into a T intersection. The intersection itself is somewhat Y-shaped. It's about 10 feet by 10 feet. One part leads northeast into another intersection, a wider one, and to the southeast, a tunnel.
Okay, I relate this to the party.
So could you please repeat that one more time? It's a what, two intersections basically.
Yeah,
So there's a 10 feet tunnel, and then it goes to a intersection, and then afterwards, uh,
well,
what? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm,
Dren observes again, carefully repeating what he
mm,
recalled. Dren, you take a moment
mm.
to observe what you see ahead, and you can relate
Ye-
this to him. And as I'm speaking, of course, your character is saying this again, but it's up to you to remember this yourself too. Every time I have to repeat it, your character just take another turn, carefully observing. And
Okay.
you're watching carefully. You can see again from this exit, the east tunnel continues 10 feet east into a Y-shaped intersection. So the first part of the intersection continues northeast. To the northeast, there's another intersection. To the southeast, however, of the first intersection, there's a tunnel continuing southeast.
Okay, 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 got it. So northeast has one intersection, and southeast has another tunnel. Okay, good.
Pretty much.
So we would like to. Okay, so is this tunnel narrow enough for single file, or can we go double file for this?
It's 5 feet wide, so you'll have to go double file. 2 columns still.
Okay, double file can work. Double file can work.
It's a bit tight
Ugh.
for ranks.
Yeah, it is. It is gonna be a bit tight, but that also means the shield wall can provide better protection against further ranks, right?
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So I guess we'll form the same ranks as we did, the two people rank, and we will head in.
Confirmed.
Yep.
Agreed.
Okay. So, it's been pretty quiet. You've been in the dungeon for about 30 minutes now. You're advancing toward the
Mm.
east. You can see between the two parts of the tunnel, between
Mm.
or any intersection, but the far wall, the east or the
Mm.
northeast, right? Kind of the corner, right? The far corner
Mm.
between the two paths you could take. In that wall, you'll see that there's a wall sconce. It's been nailed into this cavernous wall, secured. It's a man-made structure. Still,
Wall
this place is
scones.
cavernous, but now you're starting to see some man-made features. This might be leading you to another area. Other than this,
Oh,
you can clearly see that
yeah.
there is a small chest under that torch sconce. It's just sitting there
Okay.
between the two paths. And as we're exploring, we've been very careful to prod. It's gotta pull. Oh no, we have not been prodding. We don't have a pole to prod with. So let me see who falls into the trap. The
I
trap was
thought
triggered
I was.
immediately. It was triggered, and the first two people fell in. As you were exploring through this area, there was a
I'm
trap in
dead.
the intersection,
I'm
a
good.
pitfall trap.
Yep.
As you
I'm dead.
Oh
explored,
boy.
suddenly
My bad.
the floor, of course, it unhinged, right? It caved in almost, right? Just kind of your weight gives in to the floor and drops you down into a 10-foot pit. It's about a
Fucking
5-foot
dead.
wide pit that's 10 feet deep. At the bottom, you see that there's a horse falling right now. It's falling into a pit full of wooden stakes, full of spikes. The
Oh
characters that
shit.
fall in
My-
get a saving throw versus paralysis to maybe grab onto or cling onto, of course,
Okay.
the ledge. Okay,
Not the worst. Yes, that's good.
so they have a chance to save themselves as they trigger a trap. This is, of course, Dren and Tanos. They can save themselves, and perhaps the second rank is paying attention. They might be able to save first rank.
Yes.
Alright, so Dren, you are advancing, shield and spear ready, then suddenly the floor caves in under your weight, right? Under both your feet and Tanos' feet. It falls through this trap, right? See, your saving throw was a 14. What's your wisdom?
My wisdom is 11.
Alright, decent. That's a pass. You are able to, as the floor fell through, right, you like kind of put yourself back into rank 2 and shoved yourself into them. They kind of fell over too, and you all kind of fall onto each other. You're able to push yourself away from the pit before you fully sunk into it, right? As for Tanos, scoring a 9. What's your wisdom, Tanos?
I think it's a +1. But can I use a legend reroll?
Legendary reroll.
Yeah, I think I have yeah, I do have it. I have legend.
You want to use it as legend or as adventure? If you do legend, we're gonna roll until you get the kind of result you want.
So can I break it down to two adventures or?
Yeah, you could do that. So if you
Yeah,
want, you can
I'll
use the
do that.
legend, which kind of almost guarantees success, right? Almost.
Guaranteed success.
Or you can get the adventurer, right? It almost guarantees success. Adventure doesn't, it's just one reroll. So you want to
Alright,
use
break
legend
it
or
down to use legend.
use legend?
Use legend.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
lose the legend roll. Basically, we're gonna roll until you score a 10 or higher, right? So if I score a 3, for example, we're gonna keep rolling, right? So that's the difference between a legendary roll and an
Okay.
adventure roll. Adventure roll, we get what we get.
Okay.
Alright, 5, right? So if you used the adventure roll, you would have failed and lost adventure and still failed a situation. But you use legend roll, so you're gonna roll until you get a 10 or higher. You got 18, so you passed. So although we
Nice.
thought you fell in, you somehow managed to cling with a few fingers, right? And you're clinging on the ledge, and your guys pull you up. We'll say if they're paying attention,
Yeah.
it sounds like they are. They pull you out of there, and the only thing you lose to the pit are your weapons, actually. Dren, as you like
Oh,
push yourself
wow.
back, you lost one of the 2 weapons you had, right? As you grabbed onto your friends for your life, your dear life. So did you drop your shield or your spear to cling onto your buddies?
My spear.
Okay, your spear fell into the pit, so you lost a spear, and then, of course, Talos, you lost spear and shield. Now, of course, in the pit, you can see that.
I have
In the pit, it's a 10 feet deep pit. Tanos the dwarf can see clearly down there. Torchlight providing enough light for him to see clearly. And everyone else can see somewhat clearly. It's not as visible, but somewhat visible. You clearly tell that down there's a pit full of stakes, wooden stakes. They're pointing up, right? They're in the walls, they're in the floor, they're pointing out for anyone falling victim to this trap. At the bottom, you clearly see several skeletons. It stinks pretty bad. There's multiple corpses down there. Looks like it hasn't been changed in a while. And there's a pool of water as well. Multiple weapons down there as well. If you had a deep, you can send them down, but still pretty hazardous to send anyone down there. Plus, who knows what else is down there in that water.
Ekin.
Yeah.
Can I do something? I have an idea.
Sure.
So I have a 50-foot rope and I have a crowbar. So I would like to tie up the crowbar to one end of the rope, like very tight. And I would like to lower it to get the weapons and the shields back, if I could.
You're gonna go
Well,
fishing
first
for
of
your
all-
tools? It will take a while.
Well, first of all, how are you gonna secure the rope?
My hand.
But who's gonna be holding the rope? The other, because you're going down there, no? So,
No, I'm not going down there. I'm hooking the.
Oh, you're
I'm
hooking
fishing
it,
them
okay.
out.
Alright, so let's say
Oh, okay.
Bruce, are
Oh,
you taking this
okay.
action, or are you guys? I suggest that your party has a moment to discuss. But if Bruce wants to take an
Yeah.
action without the rest of the party, that's fine. I'll give everyone else a chance to take an action or discuss though. So,
Okay.
Bruce, do you want to discuss this first, or do you want to take action? Sounds like before you're about to take this action by yourself without any discussion with your fellow adventurers, and already wanted to interrupt your action. Thanos, right? He like pulls you back and says, "What are you doing?" Right?
Yes. Okay. I'll discuss that. I'll discuss the idea, the rationale behind everything. So right now, I want to fish out whatever we can, whatever useful item we can, and maybe get our party back the spears and the shield, right? And in the middle of all this, if we can, I want to basically fish out the skulls of the skeletons, and if we have anything interesting in there, we'll fish those out too, right?
Okay. Okay. I hear you.
That's the idea. I'm fishing them out. I'm not going in there. That's the
Okay.
idea.
Okay.
All right, we
Just for like safety, can we all grab onto your waist or something so you don't fall?
yeah. Someone that is strong enough, maybe Dren or Thanos, can grab onto me, and I would like to suggest one more person grab the rope just in case. Like grab like one end of the other side of the rope just in case.
All right, so
Okay.
Thanos, you grab random
And
and
yeah,
yeah, and
and
Dren,
yeah,
you grab the rope. Yeah.
Yeah.
and everyone else, I would just ask, just like stay alert.
Alerted.
Septimius, you're providing torchlight.
Mm-hmm.
That's important, and everyone else just holds guard. Dren
Mm-hmm.
just ready to start attacking if we have any monsters or anything. That's it.
Dren's currently holding the rope.
He'll stop holding the rope. I don't think we need to hold the rope as much as we need to hold me, but you get the
All
idea.
right. All right. All
Yeah,
right.
the rope isn't gonna pull me in. That's the thing. Anyway, so I guess yeah, Ekin, I would like to tightly tie the rope around the around one side of the crowbar, and I'll just like to start fishing out.
Okay. So Bruce is beginning his fishing, right, with his crowbar and
Mm,
rope. As he's doing this,
yeah,
Dren, what would you like to do?
Alpha.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Would you like to take an action while he does this?
Yeah, I'm helping with the rope.
Okay, so you're gonna. I mean, how do you want to help? He's got the rope in his hands.
Because he's gonna. Are you gonna climb down, or you're hooking them
No, no,
out,
no.
right?
Yeah, I'm hooking them out. You don't need to.
He's
Okay, then
fishing.
I'll stand guard. And I'll pull out my my sword.
Okay, Joe, would you like to take an action?
No, I'm just gonna be on guard.
Okay, Thanos, would you like to take an action?
Pick up my sling.
Oh.
Pick up
Septimius,
my
Somebody
sling.
hold me, man. Somebody hold on to me.
You know, I'll hold on to Bruce.
Alright, Septimius, you want to just provide torchlight still, or something else?
Yeah. Yeah. And I just want to say to Joseph that ready your sleep spell.
Bet. Oh, all right.
No, not you, Joe. Joseph.
Joseph,
retainer.
my
Ah,
retainer.
my bad.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't
don't
have
worry
a
about
sleep
it.
spell, Joe. You're a thief.
Yeah.
Almost.
Are we good, Aiken?
So as you lower
Okay.
the rope down there, trying to fish them out, right?
Mm.
There's
Is
some
there
water
any
down there.
order I can do it in?
You're looking down there, and the torchlight, can't really see to the bottom unless the torchlight is brought to the floor. But naturally,
Yeah.
light kind of shines mostly upward. The flame is going upward. So, does Septimius want to lower the torch into the pit?
Yes.
All right. It's
I
getting dark for
go.
everyone else. Is this fine?
I lean down and I
Don't lean down. Just
Ah.
lower the torch.
yeah, I'm just lowering down the torch so that you can see better. Yeah.
Okay. You carefully lower down to the pit. Now you can clearly see into the pit now. You can see
Hmm.
clearly that there's several skeletal remains down there. It's about there's about 5 skeletal remains down there. Several old rusty
Uh,
weapons among them. They're all
okay.
wearing rusty armor, helmets and such,
Okay, Egan,
shields.
can I take a look at their face to see if they have any runes? Just for a brief moment.
You can't really see their face from up here. They're all dirty and muddy.
Oh, okay. Can I hook onto one of the skulls?
Sure, you try to hook your crowbar onto a skull. You're a thief, so we'll consider this a pickpocket's move.
All right.
See if you can get it done quickly.
Yeah.
Alright, it might take you a few tries. Every try takes about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It still hasn't worked. A minute has gone by
Oh,
roughly.
God damn it.
You keep trying?
Okay, so Egan, how about this? Can I use my 10-foot pole as like a guidance? Sort of like instead of like just swinging the crowbar around, can I just like slowly guide the crowbar to the skull with the pole?
Pole requires 2 hands.
I mean, it only requires 2 hands if you're having a weight at the far end, so you don't tie your arm out.
Yeah. So it's like you know how you just hold a stick and you just kind of like just like nudge it around a little bit to give it a little bit of structure. I can do that, right?
I mean, right now at the moment, you got one hand holding onto the ledge, right, and
Hmm?
or you're on your knees, kind of kneeling. You got both hands over it. Now, if
Hmm.
you put the pole down there too, a lot of weight is gonna be pushed down into the
Oh,
pit, right?
yeah, that's bad. Okay. You know what? I'll shift my focus to the shield first. I believe I can hook onto the shield really easily.
All right, there's a shield down there. There's several shields down there. About 3 shields, 3 old wooden shields. What would you hook it around? The edge of the shield or something?
Uh, the shield has a handle always.
Yes. Do you want to try to
I
hook it
would
around with
like
a
to
strap?
take the one that looks like it most recently dropped, and I would just try to fish it out, basically.
Okay. Alright, he's busy fishing. The rest of us are providing torchlight or on guard.
Can I take out my sling?
Sure. You got you already had it out. It looks like.
Okay.
Did you forget? It's in your
Yeah.
hands.
I'll just stand guard.
Right, it's pretty dark up here. Okay.
Can I also tell Joseph to put on a torch?
Yeah, you tell Joseph to get out a torch. Before he can, we are under attack. Suddenly, from the shadows, there are these creatures that leap onto us from the shadows. There's so many of them. They just start. They like scampered up to our position and just leap onto our characters. Right. They're roughly weighing 50 pounds each. They're small, the size of dogs. They stink and they're squeaking. They got sharp teeth, claws, long tails. They hop out from the shadows and just tackle your characters down. There's a horde of them coming from the southwest or the west, right? Our rear guard is under attack. This includes Joseph and includes Joe. You guys were on guard, or at least Joe, you were on guard if you're paying attention with us still. But you could not see anything to the west, right? You're watching darkness, and from out of the darkness, you're attacked. Your character is automatically surprised, right? The enemy can barely see you, but they have a different way to see you. It's called echolocation. They can hear your breath, right? They can hear you moving, perhaps, or making noises. They just slam into you. They don't particularly attack you. They just slam their bodies on you, right? There's so many of them. You're in a 5 foot wide space, but they are small. About 3 of them attacked us at once. 2 of them jumped onto Joseph, who was not really armed well. The other one jumped onto Joe, got past this spear, which was ready toward the west, and of course just leapt onto him, right? Jumps onto Joe, 50-pound beast, just throws itself at him. This is creatures trying to take you off your feet, pretty much. Joe, you're way stronger and sturdier than this thing. And the only way this chance one has a chance is if it rolls a 1 or 2 on a d6, pretty much. Otherwise, it has 0 chance to get you. So, let's see. Alright, it got a 1, so it has a chance. It's weighing. It throws
Can
its
I
weight at
re-roll
you.
that?
Yeah.
I think I should have a adventure roll.
Sure. Alright. You decided to scream Joe's name, right, hoping he will not die. And Joe hears you, readies himself, right. And this one jumped at him, and he was sturdy, right. He held his ground. It almost took him, right. It landed on his foot. He almost tripped over, right. It's this thing. It's this giant rodent, right. You can not even see it. You can only feel it, but you can hear it. You can smell it. It grabbed onto your leg with his teeth, and it's chewing into your tunic at the moment, right? It missed your flesh. But it's clinging onto your leg with his paws and it's just holding onto your legs now. The other two went onto Joseph, right? This is 100 pounds of weight total, but they can potentially force another or twice their weight, right? And they only throw 100 pounds on Joseph, which is enough to bring him down to his knees at the very least, right? Keeping him from moving. So they can't pin him down or anything, but they have brought him down to his knees. One is clinging onto his arm, right? Grabbing at his arm with his paws. The other one pulling at his leg, brought him to the ground, crashed into his leg, right? Tripped him over. So he's on his knees. One's clinging onto his arm, one's pulling at his tunic. They're trying to get a good grip on him, right? Keeping him to the floor. They're hungry giant rats. Alright, so two of our guys are pulled down. We can barely see. You know, Joseph was just told a moment ago to get a torch out, but before he could, he was attacked. He was at the rear guard. Now we're all going to take action. So going down the list, you will state your action. Starting with Dren. Dren, you're closer to the front, furthest from the giant rats. You're protecting or guarding, of course, the east flank. You're past the pitfall, or not past it, but you're near it. You're on the west side of the pit, and you're watching to the east for any approaching monsters when we're attacked from the west. What's your action?
How far are they from us right now?
From your position, you're to the west, 10 feet. There's no space for you to fight, though. Too many of your friendlies are in the way.
Okay.
Either fall back or tell your men to fall back or something, right? Or hold the line.
I would try to hold the line.
Alright, you
And
hold.
if they start falling back, I'll fall back with.
Okay. Good to go. And Joe, you're at the rear guard. Spear in one hand, sling in the other. There's a giant rat clinging onto your leg, just putting its weight against you. It's about 50 pounds of weight on your leg. Your spear is not effective here because it's too close. The sling also not very effective because it's currently pulling at you. You can't get a good shot in, right? It'll be point blank. So, what do you think?
Can I try to shove it off of me?
Just kick it off? Sure.
Yeah.
Right. So you're just trying to shove it off, kick it off your body, right? Toward back the way it came, right? That's really the only way you can throw it at the moment. And as you're doing this,
Yeah.
so let's see. Gonna kick.
The stream is bugging.
Stream's bugging.
Yeah, it sometimes pulls up a white, whatever. It's working now.
Okay. Alright, as Joe's trying to kick this thing off, as Dren is ready to take action, right, holding the line from the east. Thanos, right? You're the one who was just kind of with Bruce. You guys are on your knees, right, looking down into the pit, and you were holding on to him, keeping him safe, just keeping him steady. What's your move from here, Thanos?
Pull out my hand axe.
Okay, you're getting your weapon out. Right. And then, let's see. Bruce, of course, you're busy fishing, right? You hear a commotion to the west. What's your move from here? Do you want to keep fishing or something else?
No, I'll leave the rope for now. Just the rope should stay there, in the ledge, and I'll just pull out my longbow.
Alright. So carefully, or you just drop the rope, right? The end of the rope should be enough weight to keep it from falling in the pit.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so you're dropping it, and you're grabbing your bow. If you want to carefully place the rope, it would take you around. But you're not.
Nah. The
Septimius.
thing's already in the bottom. Yeah, my bad.
Septimius. So you're the torchbearer. You wanna?
I immediately, yeah,
What's your move?
I immediately draw back the torch and into the air and to provide light for everyone. Yeah.
Okay. And Joseph, on the other hand, he was attacked by two giant rats. Got them clinging onto him, screaming, "Help me!" Right? As he's screaming this, he's trying to kick one off as well, get them to get away. Alright, so we're gonna start this round off. Go resolve this round. Missile phase first. Fortunately, there's no missile combat for this round. Then there's melee. Joe, you're got one on your leg. It's clinging onto you. There's many more of these behind them, but they can't reach you because the space is too limited, right?
Good.
So you're able to just kick this one back into the crowd. It's not much of an issue. It tries to resist, tries to cling onto you as best he can, but it's not enough. His paws aren't very sharp, or they are sharp, but not sharp enough. And you threw him back into the crowd of giant rats, into the darkness. You can hear the whole horde, right? You just kick them back into the horde. And he's off your leg now. As for the other two rats, Joseph got one hanging on his arm. He's tried to shake off his arm. He tries to kick the other rat off. He's trying his best here. The two rats are not very strong. He's a full-grown man. He's able
Nice.
to,
Nice.
you know, they're only 50 pounds of weight. He just shakes one leg off, shakes his leg, gets one off, and of course, kind of shakes his arm into the wall and gets both off. So they fall off. They fall off of him. But as soon as they fall off, they immediately try to get back on you, right? So as soon as he gets these things off of him, they just try to clean back onto him. And that's what I do. And actually one is strong enough to take him off his feet and bring him to the ground, right? So the one he shoved off his arm, fell to the ground, right? And then like quickly twisted right back up and grabbed at his feet. And both of them started pulling at his feet, and they bit into his feet or his shoes, pulled him back, and he was forced onto the ground. His head almost hit the floor pretty hard. He got a saving throw. One pulled him down really hard, right? They both pulled him down to the ground. He falls over, and he's gonna saving throw versus paralysis to not get injured here. He failed it. He slammed to the ground, took 1 point as a dual damage, right? His head like hit the fucking deck. And let's see. Joseph is at 1 of 2 hit points. He's badly injured for his character, right? He's 50%. So he was pulled down to the ground with these giant rats who are dragging him into the rest of the horde, into the open space, right? He's like, "Help me!" Right? And then as that's happening, of course, as he's being dragged into the horde, we saw that Tanos was able to take out his eggs this round. We saw Dren ready to help, but there's no space, right? So he just hold this position. We saw Bruce was able to drop his rope, grab at his bow and arrows. We saw also your pole fell into the waters. It fell all the way down there.
I didn't have a
Yes.
pole out.
It was in your hand. You had a rope in it. Oh, did you sling your pole back? Yeah, you did. Okay.
Yeah. Right before I started fishing.
Okay, sure.
I didn't have anything before I started fishing, so that's that. Yeah.
You had the rope.
Okay.
Alright, Septimius
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
was able to, of course, lift his torch from the pit and provide torchlight in the direction of maybe the rats or something. But as soon as it's revealed, of course, the light is in the second rank. 5 feet of light licks the position of the giant rats, which actually causes them to grow fearful. To get a morale check. A flaming torch has emerged.
This
And
is
they
good.
are backing off. As the torch is raised, they immediately kind of start to release Joseph, right, who's been pulled into the crowd, and they all start scampering off into the shadows again. Lesson
Oh
learned,
my god.
darkness is bad, right? So
This
Joseph
this
calls back
was
to you
close.
guys.
Jeez, I told someone to pull out a torch. This was
You told him
very
a little
bad.
too late, so
Yeah, I know. I was telling him in text. No one saw it.
okay. Yeah, Joseph was about it. He was ordered to, but right when he was in the process
Yeah.
of doing it, he got attacked.
Yeah, fuck. This could have ended badly.
All right. Light up another torch. Lesson learned. Light up another torch and then go back to fishing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, go back to fishing after we light up another torch. This is gonna be fucked.
We've been in this dungeon for about what?
We got
Almo-
40 minutes
about-
of game time left.
All right, so let's hurry
Now let's
up.
take a small break. 5 minutes.
Like, bro, I just bought this shit and I already lost it.
I know. Listen, Carm. Listen, I'm trying. Alright. I'm fucking trying. None of you want a shot call. What am I supposed to do?
Scratch my nuts. I don't know.
I'm trying. Shut up.
You're
Shut
trying
the
to
fuck
scratch.
up.
I know you're trying to scratch my nuts.
Oh
I
fuck.
know.
Anyways, I was telling you guys, like in text chat, please look at the fucking text chat when we're playing. We got this. I know we got this shit, but like, come on. Come on.
I'm
Fuck's
not
sake.
sure if I brought my Tinder box with me.
Doesn't matter. We all have Tinder boxes.
Or my torch, like I can have the Tinder
I
box, but
have
not
6
torch.
pipe torches. Septimius' retainer has 6 more. Don't worry, we're good on torches. Fuck's sake, you just gotta listen, man.
Look, I'm listening, but I thought like entering the cavern was
Listen, darkness is bad. Never be in the dark. This is why,
okay.
like the first 10 minutes. You know why? The first 10 minutes, I was like, okay, we're lit up, right? We're lit up. The light's covering all of us, right? There's a reason why I did that. Because anyone in the darkness, the rats are gonna take immediately.
Oh yeah, they're like fucking Batman, you know. The rats
Yeah.
need us. The dungeon needs us, fellas.
Yeah.
Dungeon
Anyways,
needs us.
lesson. I hope lesson fucking learned. I hope. I hope. Next
Yeah,
time around, there's a fucking torch on every rank. There's a reason why I pull out the fucking witch hut. Anyways, we're good right now. We'll
Yeah,
fish
for
out the.
now.
How about this? We'll fish it out. We'll fish out whatever we gotta fish out. We'll head back, rest up, get the HP back, and we'll continue from there. We'll
We
just
only have
quick roll
40.
things.
We only have 40 minutes.
Don't worry about it,
bro.
Carm. Don't worry about it. If we
No,
fail
no.
the adventure, we fail the adventure.
Motherfucker, I'm not getting eaten by no dragon. You high?
There's no dragons this time. If
Oh,
game
there-
time ends, we
Yet.
just cash out.
You gotta be high.
There's no dragons
I'm
yet.
not high.
You gotta be smoking.
I'm not
on,
high. That's
you
just
smoking on smoking on like 500 milligrams
Carm,
or some
shut
shit,
up,
bro.
shut up,
You
shut up.
gotta be
How
high.
about you shot call? How about you shot call?
Yeah.
You'll get us killed in like 5 minutes.
No,
You'll get
I'll sacrifice someone for treasure. Every time I shot call, there was always
You're
treasure.
not gonna fucking find treasure. That's
You
the
wanna-
thing. The
you
treasure
wanna
hoard has
bet?
already been gone. Anyways, let's calm the fuck down.
My
Just keep
dicklings
calm.
left because these dungeons can't treat me right. Fucking
Fuck's sake. Alright. The moment I heard treasure, I was like, wait, there's a trap. There's gotta be a trap. But anyways, we're good. We're good.
All I heard was a chest.
Hello. Alright. I think we are
Okay.
ready to resume.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Ekin. Ekin.
Mhm.
So now that we're kind of chilling, I would ask Joseph to pull up a torch, light it up, and then we want to head back to the camp, like really quick,
Okay.
to get his HP up. Yeah.
Torch is lit, and we're gonna fall back. It's we're at 40
We're gonna
minutes
fall
of the dungeon.
west. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna fall west and then southwest, basically. Out the
What?
tunnel, southwest.
What?
Southwest
What?
into the cavern. All right.
Arm,
so
shut up.
You're passing the southeastern exit. There's a tunnel you're passing. You're making your way toward a south wall, which continues to the west. Is this fine?
Yeah. That's fine. We'll ignore the southeastern tunnel, and we'll head to the southwestern tunnel, which is the exit of the camp. Fuck.
You made your way
was
along the
tight.
south wall for about 20 feet, and you arrive at the south exit, the southwestern exit. It leads south. It's a 10-foot wide, roughly 8 to 10 foot wide tunnel going south, leading toward a 10-foot intersection.
We see the daylight, right?
You see daylight at the far end. Yes, far to the south.
Yeah. We'll go south. We'll go around the pool of water, and we'll just head straight south. We'll rest up at the camp. We'll go back in tomorrow.
Your party carefully makes their way around the pool, and then of course past the intersection,
Ah.
through the tunnel, and out of the cavern.
Hmm.
You want to take a day of rest out here?
Yeah.
Heal up. Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah. how's it
Can I
going,
say
Bob?
that I took out the rope and the crowbar beforehand, or
It's been
is it
lost.
too late?
Wow, that's crazy. You rushed.
My bad.
You're losing everything, man.
Don't worry about it. The ropes
Yeah.
should still be there.
All right.
And,
So if we
no,
spend a night here resting, will Joseph heal up?
Yep,
All right.
he should.
last time I played Big Man.
Shut, calm. You're going again, fucking Vietnam rambling. Chill out, man. You're the same as Boomer.
I'm a fighter with no shield. I'm a handicapped fighter. That's okay. I can't be Captain America.
Oh, what the? My Discord is like crashing.
Yeah, Discord sucks.
Because they're updating the servers.
Fuck the servers.
Deal with it then.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. We'll rest at the camp for the day, and then we'll move. Ikin, if you wanna see the map, it's on the final map layer. Bottom right. Yeah, basically, just zoom out and you'll see the map. I think this should be accurate.
Maybe not to scale, but it should help.
Yeah, not the, yeah, not the scale, but yeah, you get the idea. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that we'll
Isn't
rest
it
at the
A day
camp.
of rest shall
isn't it
pass.
better? Isn't it better if we buy the weapons in the camp?
There's no weapons dealer.
Oh,
During the evening hours, there was a animal herd in the distance, and
Yeah.
they asked if any of you would volunteer to go hunt the animal to restart the camp's food supply.
What kind of animal?
It's been reported. Let's see. I don't know what animals by it. I'm gonna roll for it.
Yeah, roll it. Cause
Right, we're in the forest. Here in the score swamps.
fuck's sake. Yeah.
Alright. They heard a screeching sound at a distance. Sounded like a large animal, right? Screeching. Like a growl. They want to send a party to see what it was and maybe hunt it down. The food supply is going low, right? So they need to restock.
Hmm.
Would any of you like to
How
volunteer
far
to
is
hunt?
it?
They heard it from a far distance. It's in the area. It's about, but this will take time, of course, right? Out of your
Yeah,
adventure.
that's not good.
So, they asked you for your help to go hunt this thing down. It was heard from a distance of roughly, let's see, 12, 17, okay, so 190 yards. So it's a good distance
that-
away.
Almost 600 foot. That's not good. That's not good. We're pretty beat up. Can a high charisma character in my party say that we're pretty beat up right now? We don't have all of our equipment and stuff.
yeah, we're pretty beat up. We don't have any equipment left. And what are we supposed to do right now? Boo-hoo.
Are you asking me or are you asking your party?
I'm asking the party.
No. Fuck.
No, it seems very dangerous.
How about
the
this?
growl.
How about this, Ekin? How about this? Can we offer to hunt small game instead? We could do that. Instead of the big monster.
Alright, so the hunter, or the hunting leader comes to your guys' crew and invite you for the hunt. You all have all these various discussions among yourselves, and he seems a bit annoyed. Right? You're like, hey, who's better at talking? Someone get up here, right? Talk to this man, and he just kind of waits there until you figure it out. And then Bruce eventually, the one who's asking for someone else to speak up for the party, just ends up being the one to speak. And when you tell him that you're willing to hunt small game, he just says to you, just forget it, and he moves on.
Okay. Yeah, we pissed him off, but alright. Oh well. What can you do? Womp womp.
Alright, so that was the
Alright.
evening. That was around 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens during the night shift. More animals were heard during the night, but we don't hunt at night, it's too dangerous. Okay.
Yeah.
The next day, of course, you have breakfast. And while you're having breakfast, of course, the camp master, he comes to you, right? The current adventuring party that's in charge of maintaining the camp. It belongs to this is like their camp, right? That you guys are invited to stay at. He comes to your party and asks that you guys spend a day working here, doing your part. You spend a day adventuring. You should spend a day working here, right? Because they fed you last night.
Yeah. You know
You
what?
okay with this?
We'll agree. We'll agree.
All right, thank you very
We'll
much.
agree.
About a
We,
third of
we
you
owe
will
them.
take
We
day
owe them
shifts,
this.
third of you will be on evening shift, and a third of you will be on night. And the next day, of course, you're free to do as you want.
Yeah. Definitely. Let's quick roll this. We got half an hour of game time left.
All right, day shift, nothing. Evening shift, nothing. Night shift, nothing. All right, you made it to the next
Good.
day. You paid your dues.
Okay.
You're free to go.
Okay. Yeah. The 3-man ranks this time around. Same thing. We'll start heading into the cave again. We'll make the ranks. We'll refresh the torch. This time around, the only change is gonna be that Joseph isn't gonna pull out his torch until we're in the tunnel.
Okay.
He's not gonna light up his torch. He's gonna have his torch up, but before you put it in the pit, he's gonna light up his torch, basically.
I mean, let's put it on for the entire thing, man. Like I don't want to like there's nothing on the rear guard. What if the rear guard is separated and then he wants to take a turn to open it up.
Yeah. He
Yeah, so
has
let's
it.
just
If you have it up, then you can light it up. Like
yeah.
basically, before you put the torch inside the pit, he's gonna light it up. That's the idea.
Yeah, I'm saying for the entire journey, yeah. He has 5
Cause he,
torches, he's gonna
don't worry about it. For the entire journey, normally we're all lit up already with the tiki torch. The tiki torch covers all of us. It's just when it's in the pit.
all
We
right.
extend the
All
tiki
right.
torch 10 feet past us, right? Let's see, should only cover the front rank.
That's
No,
what I'm saying. It's only
from the
covering the
second rank. He's putting it from the second rank, so it only goes 5 feet past the first rank.
The third
So
rank isn't lit up.
who the? No, we're not going third rank for now. The 3-man ranks.
So
Fuck's sake.
the torch is extended.
For the first part of
Oh
the
god.
cavern.
Okay, can I please speak for the party for this?
Yeah.
Because I don't think I can communicate this with words right now. Okay, first rank, it's gonna be me with my longbow and my 10-foot pole. And then Dren with his shield, and if he has a ranged weapon, then that. Karm or Thanos with his sling, and maybe the hand axe. That's the first rank. The second rank, Septimius with his, again, holy symbol and his 10-foot pole tiki torch. Joseph with his longbow and a torch unlit, and an unlit torch. And then Joe with his, whatever ranged weapon he has.
A spear and a slingshot.
Yeah, the slingshot.
All right.
Yup. That's it, man.
Yeah, I would like the marching order to be right for that right now.
Alright, so just to clarify, if you have a torch, a pull torch, standing from the second rank, it only shines enough light for the party to be lit up, or it only shines light on the first rank.
Oh,
Right.
so it
Unless-
doesn't shine on the second rank still.
It does not. Because it's
Okay.
10
That's
feet
what I'm
radius,
saying.
right?
Okay,
So,
my
if you
bad.
have it, naturally, if you have it 5 feet past the party, 5 feet of it goes toward the party, and 5 feet of it goes past the party, only revealing the first rank, not the second rank. Right?
Okay. So the second rank is never covered in light anyways.
Unless, of course, the pallbearer brings the torch back and shines it exactly on
Okay.
first rank. Right? So, in that case,
Okay.
we only can see 10 feet ahead, and 10 feet, the 10 feet radius would go 10 feet ahead of the torch and 10
Okay.
feet behind the torch. Behind the torch will reveal rank 1 and 2 then, right?
Okay, yeah, my bad. Genuinely my bad. I thought the light went past to the second rank as well.
And
Anyways,
one other thing, like the whole thing with Alpha, Dren covering the 20 feet ahead. I don't think that will bring us anything because it's always reactionary until we get there.
just in case we see anything, because there's goblins as well.
All right,
Okay, in that
let's go.
case, Joseph will have the light lit up,
Yep,
and
all
we'll
the way
head straight
through.
in.
All the
Yeah,
way
all
through.
the way
Yeah,
through,
let's
all
go.
the way through. Okay, my bad. Yeah, this is taking too much time.
Are we done discussing?
Yeah, yeah, we're done. We're done.
Okay, I'll take actions then. So, Dren, you're in the front with the shield and sword still.
Alpha,
Yes.
Alpha.
Ran.
Alright, and Joe,
So you said ranged weapons. I have a bow and arrows that I could use.
No, no, no. Just shield. Just shield and sword. Don't worry
Okay,
about
just
it.
shield. All right. Well, I have shield and sword. Um, that I could use then for first rank.
Yeah.
okay. And Joe, do you want to stick to third rank with spear and sling or something else?
No, no, I'll go with the spear and the sling.
Third rank fine with you still? Or do you want to switch?
No, I'm fine with the rank.
Okay, and
Okay, we're
Thanos,
doing good.
sling and axe, first rank.
Yeah.
Okay. Bruce, second rank, bow.
Yeah, bow and pole. Do I still have? I still have the pole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have the pole. I'll start. I'll keep prodding. That's my passive action.
I mean, you can't really prod because there's people in front of you. You're gonna poke at their
Yeah,
feet.
yeah. Okay, okay. You know what? Then I'll just have my bow. In that case.
Alright, so Timius, you have the pole
Yeah.
torch ready.
Second rank. And Joseph in the third um, with who I believe with
Your sling.
Joe. Yeah,
Yo.
With me, yeah.
and Joseph has a torch lit. Yeah, and I believe Joseph is now fully cured,
Yes,
healed.
he's healed.
All right. Yeah, with a torch lit forever. Yeah.
Alright, so torch. Okay, so whose torches are we using up? Joseph's? We need two
Joseph's.
torches.
Yeah.
Okay, -2, he's at 3.
Okay.
Alright. Torches were lit. You stand before the entrance of the cavern.
Good.
To the
I
west
would
are
like for
rocks.
Dren to. Yeah. We'll head north. We'll head north.
Alright, you're making your way north into a cavernous tunnel. It's 8 to 10 feet tall, 8 to 10 feet wide.
Mm.
It leads you to a 10-foot intersection, east of which is an alcove, north of which the tunnel continues north into a cavern. In that tunnel, there's a pool of water.
We'll go north. Do we see anything?
You stop to carefully observe your surroundings. So starting with the north, from our current position, we've already gone north, naturally, and you stop to actually
Yeah.
observe this time. And you're standing in the tunnel just before the intersection, carefully observing to the north. Dren is able to see 30 feet ahead. And, let's see, in that case, or the radius of the torch is extended by double, so the radius becomes, instead of 20 feet, or 10 feet radius becomes a 20-foot radius. So it's actually
Yeah.
plus 10. So plus 10 from the 15 is 25 feet,
Oh, oh yeah. So
roughly
that's
30. So
yeah, 30. 25.
25,
Yeah,
should we say.
25 and 30 is yeah,
similar.
close enough.
You can see
Yeah.
about, you can see from here. You can see the intersection. You can see the tunnel, and that it leads into the cavern. And to the east, you can
Yeah,
see the alcove.
well-
On the far end, it's a skeletal remain.
Ignore the alcove. Go forward, past the pool of water, around the pool of water, basically, and into the cavern.
In the cavern, do you want to stop to carefully observe, or I'll just reveal the basics? The basics that everyone can kind of see near the front is, of course, to the west. The wall is not far. The cave wall is roughly 5 to 10 feet west.
Yeah.
To the far
Yeah.
north, the light reviews, of course, with your torchlight, reviewing 15 feet of it, you can see halfway through the cavern. It continues north
Yeah.
into the darkness. Cavern's full of rocks, stalactites, stalagmites. Nothing else. To the east, you can see the south wall continues east for at least 15 feet, given your radius of light. Nothing
Yeah.
new here.
So we'll hug the south wall. We'll head east.
Okay, you continue along the south wall. It continues for about 20 feet to the southeast exit. It's really wide
Yeah.
here.
We'll ignore the southeast exit. We'll head north.
North along the east wall. You can see the east wall.
Not along the east wall. Yes.
Alright, you continue along the east wall north. The east wall continues
Hmm.
north for about 10 feet before you find the eastern exit, 5-foot wide east
Yeah.
exit. Past it to
Well,
the north or of
yeah.
that exit, a wall continues northwest
Okay.
to the next exit, the north
Uh,
exit.
Yeah. North exit. Okay. So how about this? We will carefully enter the 10-foot, the east exit, and we'll keep a lookout for the pit trap. We'll stop right before the pit trap. And I want to see my rope is still, if my rope is still there.
Alright, so you enter the tunnel, it's 5-foot wide. Your light reveals the majority of the tunnel naturally. If you extend your pull torch into this tunnel, it lights over the pit trap, which is no longer triggered. All you see there is dirt floor covered in grass.
What? It got reset?
Looks like it's been reset. So
What the fuck?
you see a similar tunnel, but you don't see a pit trap, an exposed pit trap anymore.
Okay.
Past it, of
Okay.
course, the same
In that
features, the wooden
Hmm?
chest, the sconce, and of course, your rope and your crowbar is not anywhere to be seen.
Yep.
Ah.
Congratulations.
Carm, stop whining like a bitch. Okay, in that case, I would like to get Thanos to second rank. I would like to move up to first rank and poke the exact area that was the pit trap.
Alright, you carefully poke the exact area you saw. So, from your
Mm.
current position, you're poking 10 feet ahead.
Mm.
You have to move to the front for this. Is this fine? Squeeze to the
Yeah,
front.
yeah, that's fine.
Someone
First
backs up.
rank.
Who backs up then to let you through?
Thanos.
Uh,
Thanos.
Thanos? Okay.
He can be a rear guard basically. Yeah.
Alright, so you start poking the area, and of course, eventually, you poke into the floor hard enough where the floor, of course, gives in.
Yeah.
And it caves in.
Fuck.
Under it, you see the floor. What fell through was just a bunch of twigs or strings held up by pebbles, right? And over the strings was a pile of grass.
Fuck. Yeah.
It reveals, of
This
course,
is
the open pit trap.
very very odd. Very odd. Um. Okay. Now the game begins, I guess. So I would ask Dren to fall back to second rank, Septimius to move up to first rank, and then light up the pit.
We need a torch.
Alright,
Okay.
I'll fall
We
back
have a
to second
torch.
rank.
Okay.
Joseph has a
okay.
torch.
Wait, before I do that, okay, Joseph has the torch which is in the rear guard, and what about the front? Or what about the ones who's falling back? Like, is it covered by the torch? The
Yeah,
Are
they
they
should be.
okay? Then I lower my tiki torch in the pit, yeah, and I move forward, and I'm in the front rank.
Okay, so you're lowering your pull torch down into the pit. It's getting dark for those at the front, actually. The rear guard is lit up quite well by Joseph's torch, but the front is getting dark, naturally.
Somebody in the front, do a torch, man. Come on.
You gotta bring
Run
your
another torch.
pull torch back up.
I'll-
It's getting
I'll-
pretty dark.
I'll give Thanos a torch, so he can light it up and cover both of us.
Well, he needs to free up a hand then. He's got weapons in his hands.
Oh,
I'll free up the sling.
Alright, you got
I'll
rid of
free
your
up the
sling.
sling. Yeah.
And then you lit a torch up. This is from Bruce. Down to
yeah,
4 torches.
from me.
Alright,
This
he
might
lit
be a fail.
Alright, the morale of the party is going pretty low. We're at 20 minutes before the event runs to end. So, we've uncovered new areas at least, but haven't gotten any treasure.
Mm,
So, you reveal, of course, as you lower the pole down into this pit, the same thing from the other day, right? Aside from the
No.
skeletal remains and the rusty weapons are your own weapons down there. A good shield, right? Or not shield, a good spear, a normal shield, and a normal spear as well. 2 spears, 2 normal
Okay.
spears in that pit.
Okay. No rope, no crowbar.
Nope, nothing to, not, the rules are not to be seen.
Fuck, they took it.
You should have just took it with you, man.
Yeah, my bad.
It's been about 2
We'll
days,
figure
right,
it.
since the situation. Right,
Yeah,
so you
makes
get a day
sense.
off
Makes
this-
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Egan, in that case, how tall is the spears? I'll salvage this. How tall? How long are the spears?
7 feet.
7 feet. How? Okay. So I can reach like 3 feet, maybe, with my hands. Can we make that assumption? Because like my RL hand is like 3 feet, maybe 3 or 4 feet. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
They fell in. They're not like upright or anything like that. They might be
Oh.
slightly slanted.
Yeah, if they're slightly slanted, I can basically nudge them with my 10-foot pole till they're upright, and I can basically just try to reach into them. Can I do that?
You can try.
Yeah, I'll
So
try.
you can clearly tell that the pit was 5 feet wide, right? When the spirits fell in,
Yeah.
they fell into the water, of course, and among the bones. And they fell into the pit, of course, with gravity being the way it is, they would fall. And they wouldn't fall just straight down where it would be pointing straight up 7 feet, right? Unless they got thrown in there, right? And secured into the mud or whatever
Yeah,
to be
so
upright.
if it's 5 feet
They're
wide,
not completely
then they
upright.
should be slanted.
It's a 5 foot
They
wide
should be
pit.
slanted.
Right, so they are slanted. And that takes about 5 feet, maybe more, maybe less. So then there's only about 2 feet from the ground then, and about 8 feet from your position, right? You would have to reach 8 feet to get them.
What if I just okay, if I take my 10-foot pole and make them upright, right? If I do that, can I reach them with my hands?
Possibly, if you can even manage to hook it onto the pole somehow, right? Without it falling.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Cause I'll use the pole to drag them to like the wall, basically, if I can do that.
Okay. So you carefully
Can I
lower
just
your
say
pole.
something?
Yeah, go ahead.
We can try to salvage these, and then we can. There's definitely gonna be risks attached to this. Like we're definitely gonna get
No,
some.
Zane, I know. Let's keep
I
doing
don't
it.
know
Yeah.
what's the. Okay, I'm just. Okay, go on, go on.
I know.
Alright. So you
We're risking our lives for like 10 coppers or something.
That is true. That is true.
I'm saying call it off, dude, because if something happens and we're not really prepared for it, we're all gonna die.
Ah. You know what?
We ju-
Carm, how much money you got?
I'm broke.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna buy you a shield and spear next run. How about this? We call it off. This is a failed adventure. At least we know the pit trap. At least we know the pit trap. At least we know the southeast
Alright, let's
exit.
go home. I want to get off.
Yeah, let's go home. Yeah, let's go home. Fuck this.
Alright. So which way?
West out the tunnel, then hug the east wall down south, ignore the southeast tunnel, go west again, hug the south wall, and then go southwest corner, go southwest exit.
Alright. It's working so
I
far. You
tried.
make it to the exit. Far end, you see the south exit. Of course,
Yeah.
daylight. You make your way around the pool. Carefully, you guys escape. Right, let's see if anything followed you
Yeah.
out, or try to. Alright, safe journey out of the caverns. And now, if you want, you can either leave your party here
I'm
at camp,
leaving.
or send them to Satanki.
Oh, we can do that. Oh yeah, we can just leave. We can just chill out here.
Yeah, can I go now?
Alright, so,
um
do you guys want to end the adventure at the siege camp at Castle Nevastur?
Yeah.
I want to go at
Yep.
Sertanki.
Wait,
I want to go.
Wait,
I want
if
to go
we
to
no
Sertanki.
if we end at siege camp, we can't buy weapons. So
Yeah.
we'll just go Sertanki.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
travel
we'll just go to
Sertanki
Sertanki.
then. Force marching?
Yeah, we'll just force march. Fuck it.
Don't forget the mule.
Alright, you grab your
Yeah,
mule
the
and heading
mule.
out.
Yeah, the mule's
Yeah, yeah,
mine. Yeah.
Alright, so Drain gets his mule back before we leave. Almost forgot it.
Yeah, yeah,
And then we
yeah.
left, we made the journey, and we made it home.
Alright, I'm here. Goodbye.
Information game part 2.
Alright.
We've reset the adventure with Gallus' death.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell,
Thank you for
man.
playing, guys. I hope to see you at the next one. Have
Thank
a
you,
good night.
Egan. Love
Do
you,
we have
buddy.
any more game today?
Maybe. I'm gonna go eat.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, good luck.
Maybe in the afternoon, you know.
For sure. Alright. Have a good one, guys. Take care.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy.
I
Thanks
tried,
for playing,
Bye-bye.
Kenny. Thanks for playing, everyone.
fucking
I'll
tried.
see you guys at the next one.
Yeah. You have a good one, man. I'll be there.
Thank you so much. Egan was like so patient with all of us.